Yeah, yeah. Lock the door on him. Lock the door on him. Hood Postman. Hood Postman. Reporting live. Reporting live. This the Hood Postman, come and check the program. You ain't from the streets, this is something you should know, man. Running from police, gotta grip the whip with both hands. Speeding down the interstate, please do not approach him. 40s in the fridge, got the caddy in the driveway. Get all out of my face, I don't wanna violate. Looked up in the mirror and I told myself, why wait? We took this shit worldwide, you only in 5 states. Came from the 4 corners with my 4 quarters. Showed them the style, then they stole on us. Times got wild, then they told on us. Dog, it was hard, but we had to keep it rolling. You ain't gotta ask, you know where to find me. I be in the back streets where it get grimy. It's just me and Mel, Rennie looking bride D. I be going hard till I'm in the 5 C's. Know the vibes. I'ma do it till I die. I ain't never switched sides, I ain't never had to tell a lie. Let's ride. Know the vibes. I'ma do it till I die. I ain't never switched sides, I ain't never told them up lie. Let's ride. Hood Postman. 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 Hood Postman.
Somebody mail Hood Postman back with Rolo. Rolo, how do you see the impact of a UBN versus just a Denver lane? How did that UBN impact or influence the Denver lane to do what it needed to do versus when the Denver lane was a separate entity, right?
Right.
But then they attached this UBN to it. Now it takes on a different persona.
Well, just to build a different lane, you was already original. See, that's why I said they betrayed lanes when you become a UBN. Because now when you become a UBN, you are a blood killer. UBNs don't even fight Crips. All they do is extortion their homies or extortion any other blood anybody that wants to associate with blood. That's what UBNs do. That's how they get their money. That's how they're gonna always get their money. And that's who they are.
Why these dudes acting like they on some type of honor roll or something? Because it don't matter. UBN, CCO, Blue Note, or whatever some of the other stuff.
It's like picking up like how the Mexicans making their people pay and how the Chinese making their people pay. This is the same thing how the UBNs trying to pick up. You know what I'm saying? They like, you know, you can tell they have a lot of, like you said, New York money because they have a lot of Italian ways. See, Italian mafia ways, they kill off their best people because they don't want their best people to make it better than the head man. You get what I'm saying? That's when you become a made man. Or they fear the man that they can't control. Because if you can't control something that you know going to pass you up, that means that you won't exist no more. So therefore, they're going to always be monitored and they're going to always kill off the strongest so they can stay on top.
Deeper question, Rolo. In what way can we address the root cause of the impact of UBN, a CCO, a Blue Note, a Bloodline, or any of the prison cadres? How can we address the impact that they have on the outside guys?
Like I said, you know, you got to look at it. It's just like, go back to slavery. You got a house nigga and you got a Mr. Gilmore, right?
Who's Mr. Gilmore?
Mr. Gilmore is the UBN. And the house niggas are us. We learn, we work in the house, and we come out and we tell the field niggas how to get away from the house nigga and how we need to get advanced ahead, right? But the Gilmore niggas is the niggas that will come back and learn what the house nigga talking about and go back to tell the master. So you got to understand, for him to be a UBN, to be the top note of a UBN, to start a prison gang. Listen, first of all, to start a prison gang, they tell you when you even go in jail. You cannot even start a prison gang. If you start a prison gang, you'll be indicted more time and all that. That means that what? That you haven't learned and even incarcerated. Incarceration can't even fuck with you because you still think you're above the law. and you're starting the gang inside of the jail. So for them to accept the gang and the warden and the CIA and the DIA accept the gang, they're going to be talking to the head gang leader, and the head gang leader of this new gang that they started in the prison going to always tell the warden and the other head police what the little members are doing. But the little members will always be the fall guys, for the big guy can always sit back and get all the juice.
Rolo, cognitive dissonance is the discomfort a person feels when their behavior does not align with the values.
They gonna kill you. If you don't line up with them, or they feel like they know you ain't gonna line up with you, they're gonna kill you anyway. You don't have to do nothing to these cats. It's just that your talent, your appearance, the laws that you are taught by your mother and father, that's what they hate the most.
So by these people having two different ideologies, all right, because there are contradictions to what their beliefs are. This happens. This happens when it occurs when people have two. In other words, they went in there with a blood mentality or a keyway mentality, right? Down more keyway mentality. Then they get inside. They get into a cadre, right? Then they pick up either Bloodline, UBN, CCO, or Blue Note, right? So these are two contradictions to what was originally the thought pattern was, right?
Right.
So I'm trying to see, do they conflate the two, or do they mix and match, or how do they angle this stuff, or is it just a propaganda machine where they squash the small guys and the big guys get big and everybody else dies?
You really want to know what
Yes.
it all boils down to? They got locked up and they trying to still figure out how you can make the nigga on the street pay because he out there free. If you really want to know, that's what it really comes down to. They locked up, they got caught. Now they want to make sure, oh, he's out there making money. Tell that nigga he owe me. How the fuck he owe you? You're not putting nothing on. How the fuck he owe you? You're not even helping out when you get the money. You're not even sending the money back out to make sure his kids are the house or the lights is on. So therefore, they become what? They become the self-made Ku Klux Klan. They become worse than the Grandmaster. They become worse than Satan himself. They are just devilish people. That's all it is, because they have no good meanings of having it coming out right. None. If you look at it, UBN, C-Note, Blue Nut, they kill their own people. They don't go out against us. You don't never hear the C-Note UBN fight. You never hear the BGF or these people fight. You never hear the Bloodlines.
It's always in-house.
It's always in-house. Ever since 1989, all black killings, and they've been lied to, saying that it's been the opposite gang. No, it's been in-house. Every gang been killing their own people, lying and saying it's been the other.
So with these cadres or these institutions that's being created by other keyways and down move, how do we address the inequalities that contribute to the cycle of in-house violence?
You can't, because you know why? You're gonna have, like I said, like when they in jail right now, all of them contemplating against this one person that name is ringing outside. So therefore, they'll be in jail, and this person be in jail, they become friends. So his partner or his crew, everybody say like the Hoovers over here and the Denver Lanes over here, but they cool in jail. So behind closed door, he got some little scandalous homies that the homie told to go get a lane. So they giving the Hoovers okay to come kill a lane, just like the Hoovers giving the lane okay to kill the Hoovers that they don't like. It's just like the same thing, opposite, same way with any other gang. Because you gotta understand, these dudes is locked up in jail together. So they're gonna contemplate together. They're gonna sit there and lie, they're gonna come up with the same thought together. This is why when they go to jail, this is why they get turned out. This is why they think, well, when they come to jail, let's give them that, whatever they give them now, whatever to make them act crazy. If they don't like you, they put you on the drugs and fuck your head up to see you walk crazy. And once you go crazy, it happens just like, in the recording studio. Niggas that went up in you, niggas that did all this little shit, just like the best rapper. If you don't sign on this fucking deal, show on the video. So that's what they do. So we are our own cancer people, man. We got cancer people. Just because he black, don't mean that he's black. Mom, can I call you right back?
Yeah, you come back.
All right. So we don't, these, just because they black don't mean that they black. That's just like, just because you come out the same womb as your mother don't mean that the brother and sister gonna get along. So therefore, we're gonna always have it. So we don't let an evil force take over a good force. So our kids will come out the house, not listen to mama, daddy, or auntie, going to church, going to work, going to school. Now we want to pick up being a hooker, going out there shaking, going out there snatching and grabbing, going out there shooting, put on the tightest pants, and go out there and sell our soul. Mhm. You know what I'm saying? This is what is acceptable now. This is what they say is okay because it brought this from the jailhouse. They don't see what they did. They fucked up on order. So when you kill off the strong and help and fuck up and let the weak live, this is what we have now. We have weak people that want to be family figures.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Rolo. I don't think I look at some content, but most of the content I discarded because it's too much. It has too much feelings and emotions wrapped into it, right? So what I like to do is talk to individuals like yourself, where I could get a really, really serious dialogue and ask. Because I don't think nobody's asking the questions that I'm asking.
Right.
And this is why I'm asking: what role do you believe healing and forgiveness and reconciliation play in breaking in the cycles of violence and building a more peaceful and forgiving space for Black people? Regardless, I don't care about the labels. Adamu, Kiwe, BDs, GDs, with all that. Let's eradicate ourselves from that stuff. Let's remove us from that.
We can. It can go on. It can go down like that. Like I said, all we gotta do is get the materials, get the things, and get the people that want to come. You get what I'm saying? And then, and I hate to say it. So when that chaos do come to us, we can't talk to it. We gotta show the same example to them, like they trying to cut off the hand. We gotta cut off their head. It ain't no smack. Okay, no, no, no. The more you tell them smack, no, 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 they have time to double back and think, come back even more violent. The only way that you're gonna stop this, like I said, live righteous, show people, give people good things to come, and at the same time, knock these motherfuckers down and show you.
Yeah, we gotta create begin the healing the community. Important, create safe spaces for dialogue and engagement and cooperation amongst the keyways and Damus, BDs and GDs, and anything else that's out there. You know, I know there's other cadres, there's other function sets, cliques. You know, I can't name them all, but you guys get what I'm saying. You all belong to some type of circle of trust. And I hope that it is a circle of trust. But if it's not, but we are speaking directly to you individuals. Go right.
Like you said, the circle of trust. You gotta understand, look what the circle is. How many people in that circle gonna stand up and speak the truth and want to be represented as the truth? So you gotta understand, what does that circle represent? Is it gonna represent false or is it gonna represent truth?
Yeah, it can be looked at. Yeah, you're right, because we have to get a full understanding and be able to interpret it correctly. Because again, I'm gonna say this: it takes a set to raise up or rear up the Damu in the Kiwe, right? But a Damu in Kiwe that doesn't feel the embrace of the set will burn down the whole tribe, community, set, cliques, parks, alleys, to feel it's warm. And that's where we at in this space right here. We are being attacked, and we are attacking each other at an alarming rate. But no, I don't like your shoes. I don't like you way you looked at me. I don't like your shirt or something silly and minute as that.
Because, like I said,
Or like, wait a minute, let me ask this. I can't get in your party. I'm gonna come back and shoot it up.
that's what I'm trying to say. That's why we gotta be re-taught. We have to be retrained again, I want to say. We have to. So therefore, how are we going to be retrained? We have to give people and show people different things to do. See, without showing them and them not doing the different things, they're going to still be caught up in the cesspool. All they can see is the bull. So you got to give a person the opportunity to see, okay, it is a way out. You know, you can't have one door. It got to be like a Swiss cheese, many doors. It got to be like a sponge. It got to have many access to release the pressure. Because right now, we're looking for one door to relieve the pressure. So we got to relieve the pressure all the way around. We got to give people things to do. We got to give people things to think about. We got to give people things to be happy and praised, to look forward for the future. That's the thing. We don't have nothing to look for the future. Everybody looking for the past just for the present. If we don't give them something to look for the future, it's not going to work. And the only way that's going to is, we're going to have to do like every other race. If you see an empty field, we're going to learn how to build. We're going to learn how to bring our food. We're going to learn how to make our own material. We're going to learn how to make our own gas. We're going to get our own banks. People want to know, yeah, we can get our own bank. We can get our own money. We can spend with our own self. We can have all these things. These are things that we need to do. We need to get our own real estate because we don't invest in land. And the cool thing about it, I have ways to do it and all that, but people got to come. They got to come and listen because all the people, just say like out of 1,000 people, we can collect $100 out of 1,000 people, right? Now all we need to do is have somebody that have good bank thoughts and all that. We send them over there to Tibet or over there to Biomet. We send them over to Africa. So we want to go talk to them corners so they can tell us how we can get gold. So once we get getting gold and stuff, now we want to come back to the United States and buy all our land in gold. We don't want to use the phosphorus paper because it will decrease. See, if you buy in gold and buy your land in gold, it will stay at that value or go up. Everything we have to buy in gold. Because we don't buy in gold, we buy in paper, we always going to be in debt. So therefore, we're going to have to come together, and then we're going to have to go over there and talk to the other people, that's our people, so we can get our gold, and so they can come over here and invest with us. And we can go get them to invest with us, to help buy back land for us, or we can take it over. And then second, we got to go down and change these bills and these laws. If we don't change the bills and laws, we're going to always stay in the same place where we at, because that's one thing what we're not doing. If you see what these Israel, whatever you call what they're doing, you see how they going to the schools, snatching out electricity, snatching out whatever, telling you this what we do. Hell, the war's over there. They tell you right now, we don't fix that shit, we're going to bring the war over here. But we don't see this little small shit.
So, last question, Rolo. What factors do you believe contribute to the appeal of today's gang culture, that where these kids want to be a part of it, but at the same time, they don't follow leadership, they follow trends? And I'm going to keep honing in on this because I want to know what is about us that we can't follow some type of structures, the rules, how the rules are applied, instead of following trends. The trends are temporary.
Well, the trends are just for them to get by because they live in fear, just for them to say they was there. Everybody want to say, I was there. Or everybody want to be in a gang video now, just so they can say, I'm there for protection. That's the trend. Because they scared to stand on their own 2 feet. They scared to do what they must do as a woman or a man. They scared. They scared to be by themselves. So that's why chaos feel more better. Because if they have to go sit down and read, or they have to sit down and do something and figure out something, or read some instructions to put something together, that's the biggest fear.
Lock the door.
Cali Miners, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a pro.